Hello, everyone. This is the California Freedom Alliance with your host, Alexander Horat. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Tuolumne County Climate Action Plan and some recent news in accordance with that. And it's really coming down the pipe. I believe the Board of Supervisors are going to be voting on this very soon because the Planning Commission just endorsed the Climate Action Plan. It's going to say how many votes there were on this. It was a 4-2 vote in favor of recommending the Climate Action Plan being adopted by the Tuolumne County Board of Supervisors. But Jim Jordan said it's ironic that they're talking about needing to use more electric power on a day where there's a statewide flex alert calling for reduced consumption. He opposed the plan and argued it was more geared for urban areas than rural settings. And the voters who voted for it was Mike Gilfilstan, Emerson, Santa Maria, and Morrow. And then opposed was Jordan, Larry Beal, and absent was Carrie Beachel. So those are the people who voted for and against it. And they had all their meetings on Zoom. And the members of the public could hardly understand what they were saying when they're talking to each other on Zoom. They don't hold in-person meetings. And they tried saying, oh, it was because of the people's internet connection. That's why we couldn't hear them. But it says right here, the chair of commission, Jerry Morrow, was having technical difficulties related to a weak internet connection. It was difficult to understand what he was saying at the start of the meeting. At the recommendation of Department Director Quincy Yaley, he handed over the chair duties to the vice chair, Emerson, who then led the meeting. Oh, right. Okay. So your internet connection was so unstable that you had to hand it to the vice chair, and people could hardly hear what was going on in this Zoom conference call. So really, I believe the Tuolumne County Planning Commission should be in person so people can actually hear what's being said. And so weak internet connection will not be a problem. That's one very important thing that I think needs to change. And I think also that this climate action plan is just going to ruin our county. They want to transition to 100% clean energy, ban gasoline engines, and also get rid of your wood burning stove. It's in the plan. You could read the plan. It's the most crazy plan that I think could ever be adopted in our county. And, the state just issued a flex alert, saying to reduce, power consumption because PG&E's been having all these blackouts and brownouts. And, the energy grid is like ancient. I don't think it can handle additional stress. And also China owns a large amount of the solar panel trade as well. So we're going to be reliant on other countries for getting these alternative, energy ways to be introduced. And that's really a scary thing. So I think this whole climate action plan is just going to be made to control us, not to help us. It's just another form of government control. And I actually was talking to a lady from Stanislaus County, and she said they actually have a wood fire police over there, and that they see your smoke in your chimney, they will give you a fine. And she actually got fined, I think, $250 for watering her front grass. So doesn't that seem a little crazy, folks? Doesn't that seem a little draconian? And where the government could tell you, oh, you can't have a gasoline car or not. And all I have to say is any board of supervisor who votes for this climate action plan should be recalled, in my honest opinion, because this is the biggest attack on our freedoms and liberties in Tuolumne County's known history, in my opinion. And I would just like to say thank you for the commissioners who voted no on this. And I would just like to say that the commissioners who voted yes on this, I am very disappointed in. And, they probably should be recalled if that's possible, because it's also talking about reducing agriculture, getting rid of cows because they fart. That's a big part of greenhouse emissions. Well, here's the point, everybody. People fart, so do you have to get rid of people too? In the Netherlands, for instance, they have to cull their cattle herds for some people up to 50% in some instances. And that's really making it hard for the Dutch to have food. Their supermarkets are bare. There's big protests. The farmers are having all their tractors on the highways, and they want to bring that now to Tuolumne County, where we don't have any food because you have to reduce your cattle herds, reduce agriculture. And the way they're going to be enforcing this is by reducing water consumption, which is another very scary factor as well. So I just urge you all who live in Tuolumne County to join the California Freedom Alliance, because we need to stand together in stopping this tyranny. I'd say if we can even get just 1% of Tuolumne County's population, which is about 560 people, to start showing up to the Tuolumne County Board of Supervisors meetings, I think they will stop right away all these shenanigans, in my opinion. If we can get that many people involved, only 1% of our population. So it's just time that we start standing together and stopping this. So please email me at californiafreedomalliance@gmail.com if you'd like to get involved. And we're also looking for good people to run for office actively. And if you're interested in that, you can come to our meetings and we can talk to you as well. And just thanks again for everyone who watched this video. I hope you all have a good day. God bless.